Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 3 here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and I think we are officially at a point where the game is going to essentially make me continue the story, unless I start doing DLC. So, we are going to finish off the last little bit of stuff we are able to do while we are here. Before continue on with the main story, because I don't want to start certain DLC just yet. With the Omega DLC, I never feel right starting it really that at all that closely to any of the other requests that Aria makes of us. And then for the
not like I'm the reason you're breaking up with him, right?
Oh dear.
I'm not sure what that has to do with anything.
Oh dear.
You said he'd been distant and that the war made everything clearer. That things weren't working.
Oh dear.
Yes, but meeting you was what made me realize how bad it had gotten.
I'm not the one who broke up your relationship.
Really? Was it someone else who pinned me to the wall with her mouth?
Oh god. Well, definitely getting a lot on that relationship there. But yeah, it's a lot of, I'm not going to get into that conversation with Mr. Elkos because I really don't care about it. But basically, we have two DLCs available to us at this point. We have the Omega DLC and we have the, Leviathan DLC. I don't want to start Leviathan for a little bit yet, just because it's a larger scale one in terms of everything that occurs, but I like completing it all in one go, personally, just because it doesn't necessarily feel natural to break it up, even though it does require going to various parts of the galaxy. That's just me. It just, in terms of narrative linearity, it feels natural to do it all in one go. And then the Omega DLC, I don't like doing it that closely to everything that we're doing with Aria at this point, even though it becomes available before we even talk to her in the first place. I apologize. I have my food next to me right now, and both cats are eyeing the chicken rather greedily, so I have to keep pushing them away with my foot to make sure they don't jump up and try to get it. But let's talk to the CSEC assistant, and we will talk to Jonas Sedaris.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Sweet.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Sounds fabulous. Thank you, officer. Sounds like just what I needed.
Not spying on me now. I see. Good. Aria's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
Don't threaten
It'd be
me.
smart to bury the threats, Sedaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims. I love
Okay.
cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes. Sane, my second-in-command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
I think she may have just given me another solution, frankly.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Fabulous. Alright. So, And interesting that that becomes Renegade. But basically what we're going to do, we are going to be looking for Sane. And it looks like he is in the holding area. And then also we have Cortez and the Preacher. The Preacher will be looking for the Pillars of Strength that we picked up, I believe. And that will increase our galactic readiness a small amount, but frankly, every little bit helps in this game as far as I'm concerned. And especially for anybody who considers the a particular ending. I'm not going to reveal what that ending is, just in case I have any viewers who have not played before. But there is a particular ending that, especially with the new Mass Effect game that will be coming out sometime in the future, there are a lot of musings around a particular ending for Mass Effect 3. And all I'll say is galactic readiness is critical to it. That's not necessarily my preferred ending or anything like that.
Can I ask, where were you when the Reapers...
Did you show up?
I'm sorry?
I don't want to hear it. You humans think you had it rough? You know what happened on Karshan?
I thought, since your homeworld...
Stop. Just stop.
Yeah, you're a little bit of an idiot, dude. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You are legit being an idiot by just kind of endlessly talking to that guy. Where is Sane? There is Sane. Let's chat with you.
It's been allocated to the Presidium.
Then contact Commander Bailey over at CSEC. Tell him Garrus Vicarian would consider it a personal favor
Perfect.
if he could reallocate the shipment so these people don't starve.
Dig it, Garrus. Use those connections.
Men, get ready for trouble.
No,
Not here
this
for
isn't
that,
trouble.
Sam. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Okay.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Aria came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
You don't need her, though.
Saying you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Aria yourself.
Aria would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Aria right away.
Good man.
That was far too easy, considering the indication that he is effectively weak-willed. That's certainly the suggestion that Aria or that Jonah was trying to make. All right, here's our preacher friend. I don't think there's anything we can get here that we really need. I don't like full armor sets in general. Yeah, none of those are really particularly interesting to me.
I recovered your Pillars of Strength from the Kite's Nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D-24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of their faith they can get.
Good. I'm happy to do it for you, man. Happy to do it. Alright, so then we have Cortez down here. We will talk to him.
Are you okay?
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. He'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
The key is moving forward.
I love you.
Goodbye, Robert. I'm glad you came.
I don't know if you heard Fuzzy meow at all, but what he was reacting to was me picking up this. It is a piece of chicken breast. That is what he was reacting to, and he is currently eyeing it quite greedily. I was trying to eat it subtly, but obviously not possible. And there's no way for it to be subtle on camera, so...
Withdrew the release order for Sideris. Aria, Tolok of all people, got him to do it. Crazy.
Good. That's exactly what I want.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
That's exactly what I was after. Let's just double check. See if there's anybody else we might need to look at. So we have Dr. Raven in Huerta. We have a diplomat in the embassy offices. So let's start with Dr. Raven, because that's going to be the...
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, for one moment, please.
the Metagel tech that we pulled from that Citadel, that Cerberus research base. And I apologize for eating this piece of chicken right now.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
The unfortunate nature of the timing of when I decided to record, basically.
Welcome to Certa.
Can I get anything else? Okay.
Thank you for shopping.
The only thing that I could think of possibly getting would be greater Medigel capacity. There we are.
Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next
Okay.
trip.
That's not that one.
Listen to me, those horse types are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Okay, that's biotics. Where's the Medigel? Is it in here? Other one. I can find the doctor that needs the Medigel. Nope. It's gonna be in the lobby. Wow. How much fail boating can I do with a supremely basic task? Look for somebody who looks like they're talking on a phone. Essentially. Probably gonna be you. There we are.
I found this Metagel formula. Figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
Sweet. So then, whoopsie, that's not what I needed. So, there's an officer that we can see in the bar. And there's a diplomat we can see in the embassies. And then, what we'll probably do at that point is we'll start the next bit of story, and with that, essentially, we'll do the first major cutscene associated with it, get to the next location, and then next episode we'll actually go through what that location is. And I apologize. Gonna have another piece of chicken. Without rotating my camera at all. And I did that very poorly. And I apologize because you can literally tell that I have my mouth full. Well, nothing there. Where is this person? I technically could talk to Udina, I think. Or Bailey, for that matter. I think I could talk to Bailey still. We can't talk to Osoba yet, because we still have nothing on his son. There you are. Diplomat.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort? I am certain this obelisk would help.
That wasn't subtle. Not at all. That was anything but subtle, buddy. I don't know why you thought that was subtle. So then... Purgatory. Alright. Sorry, I have to keep track of that. An interesting element of doing this as a Let's Play for me is that I'm trying to be much more regimented with how I choose to do things. And given the very real openness that is the... oh.
Really? What'd he say?
Let's see.
Any idea how busy he is? I said I thought about talking to him, not that I did.
Okay.
One of these days I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah.
I'm the only one willing to stand here with you all day.
Shut up.
So you're on guard duty right now? Could have fooled me. Pretty sure we already took care of what she needed. Alright, yeah, they're still talking. And we will talk to Aria as well, because she will be pleased with us.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D24.
Banner of Commander Shepard. I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our home.
Awesome. That's exactly what we want to hear. Do what you can for your people with this. I actually think they did a really good job making this an expansive setting with having a limited space that you as the player can walk around in.
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them.
Perfect. That's what I want to hear.
On your mind?
I don't think there's anything else that you can say. My new task force.
What exactly have I acquired?
An army that's willing to fight dirty, to do the things your respectable militaries won't do. Eclipse Max and Vorcha Legions are excellent candidates for vanguards in any ground offensive.
Okay.
Well worth the little song and dance I had you perform, I'm sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Whatever you say, Aria.
Don't be a stranger.
Alright. Let's do this. Sweet. Okay, I think that is the last then of what we can hit. Just because I'm not going to talk to Udina again. I really don't care about Udina. I might talk to him more in the Legendary Edition playthrough. Actually, there's probably a good chance of that. Just because I know that I'm doing a more Renegade playthrough, and that in a lot of ways could be considered more aligned with the extremist human perspective. So
now arriving at docking bay D24.
that's a big reason why I had to stop playing through that playthrough as I was doing this one, because I was really struggling to keep my shepherd straight. Alright, so we're 20 minutes into the episode approximately. So yeah, we will go on to the next bit of story then, because I don't think there's anything else I can do in terms of going to other locations. And what that is going to do is basically just open up a new location to us. But it will be our next step in getting bits of story. Oh, I've got new messages. Of course I do. Let's see what we have. Alright, met some old friends at the Citadel Memorial from Lieutenant Steve Cortez. Shepard, after you left the refugee memorial, I met an old friend who was helping out colonists with logistics. She and her buddies are ex-Alliance pilots, damn good ones, who left the service to build a life on the frontier. They're homeless now, and when I told them about the forces being collected, they were eager to join. I have attached their contact information to forward to Hackett. Hopefully they can help. Thanks again for helping me through this. I'm feeling good. I think maybe I'll hit Purgatory next trip to the Citadel. Want to join me for some drinks? Steve. Awesome. I am glad to hear that. And we leveled up. I will always take a level up. I like that there's that little bit. And we got rogue fighter pilots for that. Nope, I do not want to dock. Arg. I apologize. I'll actually bring y'all back once I'm back in space properly. Take advantage of this opportunity to eat.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
I just accidentally started the Omega DLC.
So where is she? Shepard.
I'm pretty sure that I can get out of this after we get through this cutscene, but...
How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
I apologize, everybody. We might be stuck doing Omega next, though. That is a possibility.
I assume this is about retaking Omega.
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best. The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist and best kept secret.
Alright.
All you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What do you expect to face?
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So, you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
Some might say that about you.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that. This man took all that away, and he is going to pay. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself.
All right.
Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
All right.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Of course. All right. So, I did not mean to do that. That is the beginning of the Omega DLC. I am hoping that I can finish this episode with the next bit of story mission and get through the next story mission in general before we feel obligated to go to Omega. Just make sure we don't have any messages. Okay, bird. Good. Bird. This is what I get with for throwing off my entire bit of my entire week. Is my brain just goes out the window. All right. Looks like we are good to actually do the next bit of story first before we go and see Aria. But this is what we're going to end the episode with. And honestly, I will probably... there's a good chance that I'll record a bit more this evening while I'm at it. But I'll probably take a little break before I decide. So, as I'm going into the end of this episode, I don't know if I'm going to go main story, or Omega DLC at this point. Probably going to be main story, though.
The Salarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Good.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
And we have to get into our dress blues, because this is formal.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name.
Oh boy.
Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka.
Okay.
So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Okay.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
What's your concern?
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Salarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Oh, I forgot this conversation.
Dalatras may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't
Thank you,
apologize
Primarch.
for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing: wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people miscalculated.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today.
I don't
No
think
good
so.
Can come from curing the genophage.
But the Krogan deserve a cure.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
1,476 years. If you're keeping track.
It's 1,000 years of peace, free from these brutes.
Enough. Whether
Wow.
they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
My information says otherwise.
Oh? Okay.
A Salarian scientist Malin grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Talentras here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Well.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me.
That doesn't
Those
sound
aren't
like
people.
that.
They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
You need allies.
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash.
All right.
But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this
Will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Yep.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
Yup.
We're going.
All right.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
All right. That is where we're going to end the episode then, everybody. I'll get us onto the planet. And I'm going to do Liara and Garrus because there's no other way to do this. Like, straight up. It has to be Liara and Garrus. So we will get onto the planet, and that'll be the episode. I feel good about everything. I still only have a single pistol or SMG. You know what? I'm gonna give you the Viper. And yes, I definitely want you to have the Matic. You know what? I'm gonna do Assault Piercing and Extended Barrel on that for you. And what can I give you on here? Extended Barrel and whoopsie. Yeah, well, no, I still, oh. There we go. That works. I don't think it actually makes that much of a difference, but that's what we're gonna go with. Have a little bit of upgrades to do. I'm gonna hold off for now on myself. I'll increase Garrus's overload, incapacitate weaker organic. We'll do incapacitate weaker organics. Oh! Well, okay then. That is where we were going to end the episode then, everybody, since I have to put disc 1 back in. That gives you an idea of the nature of the missions. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when new videos are coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.